this is another kit that we have at ProTinkers, is the German bomber, Dorner, the Dorner bomber. The Dorner, I think it's called, Dorner. So we're going to start working on this, and this will be several videos combined. First of all, I cut all the... I'm not going to do too much detail of the interior. I'm just going to paint it. Or I'm just going to put it together and then... Some of the models you don't need to do too much detail. You do the exterior. I'll detail this one. Because you're not going to see these from inside. So I'm not going to do a lot of... cut that little flash off there. And then we're going to glue them all to their seats. These are all the pilots. Where are the instructions? Huh. Well, that's funny. Where'd I put the instructions? You gotta be kidding, right? Does this always happen to me? You gotta be kidding. Okay. Well, I've lost the instructions. They're not in here. Oh my goodness. This just doesn't happen, you know? You know, this just doesn't make any sense. This is my painting or spray painting area. Okay, I found the instructions. I threw them away. No, I don't make this stuff up. I really don't. I wish I could make it up, but I don't make it up. Okay, so we got the instructions over here. We'll just set those over there. I don't know, Ryan says I should be right. Okay, so I'm just gonna be right here. We'll see what this looks like later. All right, so we're gonna drop a drop. Now the glue is all dried up. There's not a lot to this model kit. This model kit you could do in about an hour. This is just a fun model kit to put together and say, hey, I've got I just built an airplane. I mean, you could buy this for a kid, put it together, and he could play with it outside for the day. Pretend like he's flying around in an airplane. That's what I did when I was a kid. I'd pretend. I'm not going to paint this part because these guys you're not going to see. So I'm not really worried about what they look like because they're going to be, I mean, I could paint them, but you're never going to see them. You're never going to see inside the airplane. So that's why I'm not painting them. We're just going to put this together like this. And then we're going to glue this frame. I need the little post. Over here. What part is that? It doesn't show the part numbers. Huh. That's funny. I think it's this part here. Yep. Cut the flak off that. Now, what is flak again? A flak is the extra plastic. You see that extra plastic right there? That's called flak. You want to always cut that off. It just makes the model look nicer. Now, you don't have to. If you want to just build it without it, you can. Okay, so now what we're going to do is glue the two frames together. That's why I buy this testers and this Model Masters and this little fine needle point, because it's really cool because you can just go like this and barely touch it and get glue on every part you need. All right, and then we're going to put these together like this. And I'll show you the flak. There's some flak here that I need to take care of. Now we're going to spray paint this, or we're going to airbrush it, so some of this glue, you won't even see it. Get the pilots in their position. See, you won't see those. That's how with the bomber, with a cockpit on. So you won't see that. All right. I'm gonna have to leave it like that so it glues. Okay, then we're gonna put the wing, the tail wing, which has two stabilizers. And we'll cut the flak off of those. And then we'll dop the little glue. That was something like that. That. Let's go. This is going to be a neat one to paint. I'm going to try to paint it just like this. Especially all the details on here. I'm going to paint all the white underneath it. And then you got your streaking. I'm going to paint that. I'm going to show you how I do that. That's why I'm going to spend some time on the painting more than I would. I'm going to let this dry and then we'll come back. So I'm going to stop this video. We're doing several videos or a compilation. I make a bunch and I'm going to send them to Ryan. Then he's going to combine them all into one video. All right, so we're going to stop here. We haven't done a lot, but we can actually, you know what? I can go ahead and do the wings. So let me do the wings. See, these are the wings. I can go ahead and put those together. I can get a lot of stuff put together. So we're going to go ahead and do the wing. Let's put the wings together. This airplane, this kit is a really easy kit to do. And when it's done, it's going to look awesome. Makes all the flak. We got the flak here. And this is Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. We're showing you how fun it is to build models. We have models at ProTinkerToys.com. We have a bunch of Lindberg model kits that we got. And you can check out them on our website, ProTinkerToys.com. This is the Dornier, I think it's Dornier, and it's item number, what is the item number? LH414. LH414. All right, so we're going to dop this with some glue. I'm going to go along here like this. There's some flak that I missed, but I'll do that when after it dries. And then the engine pods, those come in two different sections, a right and a left. This guy's got landing gear too, but we're not going to have we'll have the landing gear down, but we're going to hang it from the ceiling. We'll show it to you when it's hung. Cut all the flash off. See, this is flash. See right there, that piece right there. See, that's what you want to cut off. All your airplanes, you want to make sure you cut all the flash off. That's for when they make the mold, they put it together, and this is the extra plastic that forms after it's sucked together. See, here's a really good one. Now, this is kind of an indication of a bad mold. It's an old mold. They've been doing this for, a while, using this mold. And that's the indication of an older mold. Your newer molds will have less flash because it's a more precise mold, and it costs more. That's why these model kits are pretty inexpensive. Okay. Give you just a heads up. All right, so we just need one side to glue. All right, that's one. That's not really, haven't really got all the flash off it. There we go. These are the engine pods. And they go right here. Huh. Now, why doesn't that go together? Huh. Sounds like it's raining again. I think I'm going to use this to hold that together. There we go. Boy, it's raining. Holy cow. Okay, she's ready. Did you hear that, guys? Everybody hear that? She's ready. So I'm going to shut off now and let this dry, the two wings, before she calls me again. And we'll start this video. I had a hamburger with those leaf lettuce. You know, those are actually good. I don't like a bun anymore. Okay, so these are the wings, and these will go on the bomber like this, and the other one goes on the top. I think that goes on the bottom, and this goes on the top. They kind of insert. Okay, now that's where the flash has to come off. Okay, so that will go together here. This is the rear wing stabilizer. Put that on. We'll leave that there, and then we'll do the engines. The props. And these are what holds the props on. Now, you don't have to cut the flash of the props because you won't see this. This part goes in here like this. And then that is going to go like that. but you will see some of it. So I'm going to cut the flash off. Well, we got the samples in of all the new cars that are coming out this year. And I'm telling you, they are sharp. Holy moly. Man, they are going to be so popular. People are going to want these cars so bad. Now, I want to just dop one little dop on both sides. And we're going to stick that in each of the engine pods. I don't need a lot of. And then cut the flash off of the props. See, here's some flash on the props. Usually you can get it with a fingernail, but you want to make sure that, see right here, you see the end of that? See the end, how that's extra flash? And get it with your finger, you can usually scrape it, or the blade. And then we're going to just put a dop right here like this, and then put the prop on just enough to where it will hold it. When you put it on, it will kind of will. You don't want to get it too much to where it won't turn like that. That doesn't turn nice. Oh well. Okay. The landing gear, you can do it wings up or wings down. I think I'm going to put the gear down like it's flying. I don't know. La 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 la. So this goes on top. You know, it's going to be nice painting this. This is going to be a nice one to paint. I'm going to be able to really show off my painting skills on this baby. La 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 la. There we go. And then you got your put the cockpit in the front. But I am going to do some touching up on these guys a little bit, just a little bit, so that when you, if of course it's going to hang, this is going to hang in the bank from the ceiling, so not a lot of people are going to see it. So I'm not really. I would rather work more on the exterior of it to see how the exterior looks than the guys, because they're really not going to play a big factor in it. Get rid of that excess glue. I'll put that, hold that together a little bit. See, now this will all be painted. I mean, some people don't like to get the glue on it. I get it. But you know what? For a kid just wanting to put a model together and just having it on a shelf and then laying in bed pretending that you're... This is all it's all about. I remember doing this, putting model kits together and just having fun. I think I put that on a little too tight. I don't think those are going to turn very well. My props are messed up. Oh, well. That's the way it is. That's the way. See, you really can't see the guys inside there. That's why I'm just going to do a little bit of detail on their heads, and that's about it. Okay? And then I think I can. Here, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I don't know how well I can do it. So let me drop this down so you guys can see a good close-up. I got to get a marker. Fine tip. All right. Now, I don't know how well I can do this because I'm getting old. All right. So let me get my glasses so I can see real close. Because what I got to do is I got to take a marker and shoot. I got to draw where the I don't like that. Oh well. Shoot. Yeah, maybe this might look okay. So you're making the detail of the outer structure, and I think there. Doesn't look the greatest, but just to give you an idea. Okay, so all of this is going to dry. I got to go pick up Mark at McDonald's. The landing gear. Probably do a part of the landing gear. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the landing gear on. I think, you know, it'll pretend like it's coming in for a landing. I'll have it come in like this. Coming in for a landing. I'll leave the landing gear open. See, now this has a lot of flash. See the flash on that? Because this mold is really old. I don't know how. I think this would have been done 1960s. 1959 maybe. No, 1965 maybe. This mold was probably made. Okay. And you know, so they've made this a million times at Lindberg. All right. They've pressed this and pressed it, and these molds only last so long, and you have to redo them, or you have to get them tuned up, or you got to clean them up because you got metal that's had fatigue and everything, and it's been heated too many times. You want to just get all that flash off so it looks like the item. See, that's the rear wing, or the rear landing wheel. That's the rear landing wheel, see? And that's gonna go. Oops. I just dropped one of the, see? See, that's the rear landing gear. Or wheel. Now we won't leave it on those. Oops. All right. So that's good enough for tonight. I gotta go pick up Mark. We're gonna finish this tomorrow. We're gonna do a lot of the painting tomorrow. I might do a little bit tonight. I might finish the model tonight. I might do another video of me finishing it. And then we're gonna paint it tomorrow. Because technically you could whip this out in one day if you weren't gonna paint it. Put the decals on it and you're fine. But we're gonna show you what it looks like with all the decals, okay? So let's switch this around. Let's see, well, how do you do that? Huh. Well, I guess I can't. So here's what we're gonna do. So here's the kit, and then we're gonna paint it. I'll show you how the paint, we're gonna paint it like this with all the details on it, and it will have like a bluish bottom to it. All right, it's gonna pretty much look like this kit right here. All right, how they've got it painted. Or like their paintings, like their pictures right here. That's what mine will look like. Pretty darn close. We got a wire we're gonna stretch across so it will really look cool. Okay, so that's the Dorner. And we'll see you guys on the next clip. Well, we're going to continue this. This is 15 minutes. We're going to do a series of videos. So this is Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Or like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Finish this up here. I went to go get Mark, and now we'll finish the wing, or the door bay, or the 35 and 36. Let's see. 35 and 36 go on this side. So we want to cut the flak off first. So we're going to put a strip of glue along here, so these things just stay open. And a little bit on the landing gear. And we get the other two. and cut the flak off. Make sure we get in the camera here. I think I'm in the camera. It would be it would be helpful if I had some glue on there. There we go. And then oh. Then we've got the struts. Well, let's see. These go here. There we go. Those are the struts for the wings. And then these are little cups for the landing gear. And they go right here in between . There we go. Those are the mud flaps, I guess you could call them. Call them mud flaps. All right. And then we have a little antenna here. More flak. You know where this goes. They don't show this part. Oh, that covers the thingamajig. I'm not doing that. I'll leave these two pieces on because I'm going to paint these black. These are antennas. So I'm going to paint those black. So I think we are finished for the evening. Everything's kind of ready for tomorrow for painting. I think I'm going to leave these off until the painting is done. And I think I'm going to. I don't like the way this turned out. I wonder if I can get this off. Inox. Yeah. I think if I spray that with some bleach, this didn't turn out as well as I'd like it to. I'm going to redo that. And I do that sometimes when I mess up. I redo things. To do it all over again correctly. That's the front cone. But I don't think I'm going to put these on until I paint this. And I'm going to spray this, get some color on these guys here of the paint of the airplane. So we're going to leave this for tonight. And we'll come in tomorrow and we'll finish that kit. So we'll have it for Monday morning. Okay? So it's Brian Young, and we'll talk to you again when we can finish the model.